Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome to Stampin' Up with Jamie. Tonight's my Wednesday night live video, and you may notice that something's a little different. You can see me. Normally at this point, you are looking down at my card, but I thought I would try something a little different tonight, and we'll see if it works. Of course, today I did my hair and I have makeup on, so I figured tonight was a good night to try this to see if it works. I just wanted to welcome everyone. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know that I'm live in the right spot. I first started this and then I stopped it because I thought I was live in the right spot, which is always like a huge fear of mine. So come on in and join me. Hi, Michelle and Amy. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's staying warm. So before I dive into tonight's card, and I promise we are going to do card making. Again, I'm trying something kind of different tonight and we'll see if it works. And if you like kind of seeing my face first, I don't know. The card I'm going to be making tonight uses brand new product that will be available in beginning March 3rd. Hold on. Yes, March 2nd. I took notes, but they went around the corner and I couldn't see the date. So beginning March 2nd, it's the Butterfly Brilliance collection. It is beautiful and gorgeous and every other adjective you can think of. And I love it, and I know you are going to as well. So in this collection, there's a stamp set and there's dies. Then there's designer series paper and specialty paper as well. Yes, no mask needed. No mask, this is it. And so the stamp set and the dies and the bundle, the stamp set dies bundle, will be available in the 2021-2022 annual catalog. Those will come, will carry over, so you can pre-order them, and then they will be in the annual catalog as well. The designer series paper, as well as the specialty wood paper, which I didn't grab, it's over there, I forgot to grab that, will be available for March 2nd through May 3rd only. So those will be limited edition items only, and if you miss it, you miss it. They will not be in the annual catalog. What did Ross say? Hi, Jamie and everyone. I got my butterfly stuff Saturday and I know, I can't stop playing with it too. I've been making a lot of cards with it. So let me show you. This is the Butterfly Brilliance stamp set. It's gorgeous. These butterflies, they're very real looking. You know, they're not like too cartoony. They're super lifelike, and it's one ginormous stamp. So I already have mine on my Stamparatus, but it's one big connected stamp. And then the dies are called the Brilliant Wings dies, and I will open up and show you that when I have you flipped around. And then the designer series paper, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct or not. Butterfly, I don't know. How do you pronounce that? Bijou? Bijou? I have no idea how to pronounce that. B-I-J-O-U. I feel like it's French or something, and I took Spanish, so I'm lost. It's 6x6. Look, I've been chopping it like crazy. It's 6x6 designer series paper. You get 48 pieces in total. There are 4 patterns, and you get 8 of each. Bijou. Okay, Butterfly Bijou. Does it mean something? I feel like I should have done my research ahead of time, and I should know this. So here's one of the patterns. It's got lots of big, beautiful, paper is gorgeous, butterflies. And then the flip side is gorgeous, so pretty. And I feel like depending on where you cut, you're gonna get like different variations and different combinations of color. We have like this ombre cascading butterflies. It means jet or pretty little something. Oh, thanks, Lynette. I did not know that. I learned something tonight. Thank you. And then the flip side of that is like Calypso Coral, So Saffron, kind of this mix. Hope nobody needs you for anything. I know, really. The next one is more lifelike, almost like a smaller version of this guy here. It's like the big butterflies and then like the smaller version of it. Okay. And then the flip side is this kind of speckled pink. And then the last one is this. Isn't that so pretty? Last one? Yes, last one. So pretty. I feel like I'm missing one. I am missing one. Hold on. Aren't I? Yes, I am. That one, that one, that one. Hold on. Did I not take them all out? Where's the, oh, there it is. Hold on, there is another one. I'm like, I know specifically there's another pattern. Anyways, okay, so there's that one. So pretty, really kind of artistic, super artistic. And then this kind of Bermuda Bay pattern. And then lastly, for real, you have this one, which is really fun. It's like clouds almost with these almost like monarch butterflies floating around, really pretty. And then the flip side of that is like a calypso coral, like dots, but they're not like perfect dots. So butterfly bijou, I'm learning this. Thank you, Lynette. This designer series paper will only be available from March 2nd to May 3rd. It's limited edition. It's beautiful. I have nothing else. You need this paper. And I say need because you do. It's gorgeous. And it does, so this paper does coordinate with the dies. So it will cut out these big butterflies here. So if you buy it, buy the collection. So the stamps, the dies, the designer series paper, and the specialty paper, those 4 items, there's a code specifically for that, although you could buy them individually if you wanted. I am offering up a free card class, and these are the cards I was working on yesterday, and I really, 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 really wanted to make one of them tonight because I love how it came out. It's probably my favorite card so far that I've made using this, but I can't because it's going to be, you're only going to get to see these cards if you buy that collection. In the month of March, I'm giving away the card class to go for free. So you'll make 4 cards. And they're a little unique in the sense that I didn't put sentiments on them. I did it mostly because there's no sentiments on the butterflies, and so with the stamp set. So you're just gonna, pick a sentiment in your collection that you have, and you can kind of add it wherever you want. So they're really beautiful. I'm looking at them right now, and you're going to want them. So you'll get all the makings, all the cardstock, the ribbon, the embellishments. Oh, yeah, there's lots of fun goodies. Let's see. Oh, they all have ribbon. Look at that. I put a ribbon on all of them. So if you buy that collection through me in the month of March, you'll get that card class for free. So 4 cards, all the makings for it. I'll just mail it right out to you when you make your purchase. If you're looking for a sneak peek of that, it did go out in yesterday's weekly email, and it will be posted on my blog over the weekend, so look for that. Okay, so let's get going on tonight's card. I am using the bundle. I'm using it because it's gorgeous and the paper, and I can't stop. I've started and now I can't stop. So I'm gonna flip my camera around. Hopefully this works. Okay, this is like me trying something new and it's a little scary, but I'm going to cover my camera on my phone, flip it. But if you do tend to get dizzy or car sick, I do, just kind of close your eyes for a second and I'll let you know when we're good to go. Okay, so bear with me here as I hopefully this works and everything doesn't just come completely tumbling down. Give me a second here, and then you're going to be looking at my ceiling for just a second. I have to flip the view around. So where's that button? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Sorry, you just saw probably my finger, like my massive finger. Apologize. Okay, so here's the card we're making tonight. I did make 2 others because I literally can't stop using this product. It's so, so pretty. Ooh, hold on. I gotta move my seat back up. I lowered it and now I can't. There we go. Okay. I'm short. I had to kind of get a boost up. Okay, so this is the one we're making tonight, but I did make 2 others. This one here I made because I kind of wanted to show you a really simple way of using the product. This doesn't use the designer series paper. It doesn't even use the dies. It just uses the butterfly. And I wanted to show you how you can still use the stamp in a very, very simple way, but make a really pretty card. And this could definitely be done by a beginner stamper because there's no die cutting or anything. So all you would do is stamp the butterflies in the corner. I did a very faint outline using the Light Pool Party Stampin' Blends. I matted it on basic black and the card base is Pool Party. And then for the sentiment, if you're not comfortable heat stamping or heat embossing, excuse me, you could easily just stamp it right on the card. But I did do a little heat embossing the sentiment. So really simple card to show you that you don't have to bedazzle the heck out of it to get a really lovely card. Then this was the card I was gonna make tonight, and then I got playing some more this afternoon, and then this one happened. So this is beautiful. Again, really comes together really quickly with those dies, because the dies cut out that one designer series paper that had the big chunky butterflies on it, and I just kind of staggered them down. The dies do come with like this really fun sort of basket weave almost. I don't know how you would describe that embossing. And so I kind of staggered them down. I did this time cut out the sentiment using the Tasteful Labels dies, I believe it is. And yeah, so again, really simple cards, but I feel like the designer series paper really steals the show. Then I got playing a little bit more because I can't stop. It's so fun. And then this card came about, and I kind of went back and forth about whether to layer up these butterflies down here, but I went with it. I don't know. They could easily just get squished in the mail or not really noticed, but I like little little hidden things, hidden details. But other than that, it's a really simple card as well. So we're just going to dive right in. And I will tell you, I originally was playing with the pinks with this particular butterfly. And then the sort of pink speckled, and I went back and forth. Eventually I just went to the blues because I couldn't figure out what color combination I liked. So that's Blushing Bride, but it was almost like a little too muted. Then I went Magenta Madness, and it was like, whoa, that's bright. I think I like that one the most though. Then I did try Calypso Coral. That just didn't really match the pink. So at some point I have to make a decision here. I think I'm probably going to go with the Magenta Madness because it comes out a little bit there and there's a little bit in the butterfly. But to see what this card would look like in like using the pinks, that's kind of, and again, this is Calypso Coral. I could switch that background, but I kind of ran out of time and I knew I had to be ready by 7:30. So we went the blue route. So my colors that I'm using are Pool Party, Bermuda Bay, and Misty Moonlight. So I love, 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 love monochromatic cards. I love where minimal colors are used or colors kind of within the same color family, like blues or greens. So this is like right up my alley. Bermuda Bay is kind of like a bluish green, but I think it's more blue. It's just a bright blue. So let's dive in, and hopefully I literally finished this like at 6:55. So hopefully I haven't forgotten anything, and if I did, I'll just have to grab it. So my card base is Misty Moonlight. It is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm gonna fold this down. Oh, by the way, I do have one done. Do I have one done? Hold on a second. I was going to show you. So if you're ever wondering, these are my latest card swatches that I have ready to go out. Like the different blues, and you're wanting to compare and contrast them. If you're looking to stay more in a monochromatic family when you're stamping, I would definitely consider like my color swatch. It's perfect for something like this. You get all the colors, the current colors. There's 53 of them right now, and you can easily see them. And I did update the labels, so they also say the color collection that they belong to. The color swatch is also great if you're trying to combine different colors, like what would Night of Navy and Mossy Meadow and Bumblebee look like? Oh, I really do like that. So my color swatch is available right now. This is 2x3 pieces. It's $20. That includes shipping, so it ships for $20. And again, 53 pieces of all the current colors, including the newest basic white. And once our new in colors come out, the 2021 in colors come out, I will ship those out to you for free. So head over to my blog. There's more details on there, or to Jamie JAIMIE, you have to spell it right, B as in boy.com, jamieb.com. There's a link right on over there for you, and you can order one up the form from there. New color challenge. Hold on, I gotta take a. I'm so thirsty lately. I feel like because it's so dry outside right now, I'm just always thinking, or thirsty. Okay, hold on. Now that I've said all that, you're probably sick of listening to me talk. I took this pattern here, which is, there's two patterns. There's a pink one that's kind of like pinky calypso coral blushing bride splotches. And then we have like a blue tone, which is more like, I would say, pool party, just jade, and Bermuda Bay. So that's the one I'm working with. This is 3 by 5. Okay. I thought it was 5 for a second, and then I second guessed myself. I'm going to mat that on a panel of basic white. I almost said basic black. It's definitely not basic black. And this is 1/8 bigger. So it's 3 1/8 by 5 1/8. And I'm just going to adhere that over. There's the color swatch. Yes, we were just talking about it, right, Kathy? Literally, like 2 seconds ago. Yep. And it comes in a ring, so it's really easy to use and to flip through. And I've gotten really good reviews on them. People that have given me feedback have really, really liked it. So I'm very pleased, and I think people are as well. You'll notice I'm still using liquid glue. I ordered adhesive refill, and it's coming tomorrow. Can't get here fast enough. I'm just not a fan of glue. It just has a way of multiplying. So, okay, so I just matted that on one or the other, and then I should just leave it out. I don't know why I keep putting my glue away. I'm not used to using glue, I think. Okay, so then this is just adhering to my card front here. Like so-ish. Oops. And then it moves because of the glue, which is a good thing, but I've been using color swatches for ages. Love it. Oh yeah, Russ. That's awesome. I actually haven't, but I keep going back to mine. It's so funny. I made it to help customers, and I thought it would be a good resource, but I find I'm using it a lot myself. And it's good for like these ones that are kind of close, like Calypso Coral and Terracotta Tile. They are super close in color. And so up next to one another, you can really kind of see one compared to the other. And then, where is it? Bumblebee and, where is it? Come here. Crushed Curry. They're pretty similar also, but when you have the swatches, you're like, oh, that's definitely brighter. So it's just a handy tool. I've been glued up all day. Finally had to quit trying to make cards today. Rosie, that's funny. Yep, it happens, especially with the glue. It's like it multiplies, I feel like. Okay, so next we're going to, where'd it go? Next we're going to make this butterfly background. I'm going to get these out of the way so I don't accidentally ink them up. I have a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 square of basic white. And then I went back and forth. I'm like, do I want to stamp it in Misty Moonlight? This one kind of smudged. It traveled a little bit, but I did try the Just Jade, which I like. I mean, I kind of went back and forth. I ended up I ended up going with the Misty Moonlight. What you say? It also helps when you have scraps that you cannot tell from, yes, memory, which color. That's a very good point, Roz. Yes, for sure. You're like, what color is this again? I don't remember. Okay, let me get that out of the way. So for the butterflies, I'm going to use my Stamparatus because it's just easier. This is a very big stamp. I mean, it's just huge. Honestly, it's a little massive. It's bigger than our normal card front. So I'm going to use my Stamparatus. I think it's easier to use that way. I will say, let me just show you. So this is the butterfly that I'm going to be layering over. Okay, this was the one that I had for the pink card, right? But then I ended up going with blue, and that, oh, I didn't cut it. I forgot I have to cut that. I didn't do that ahead of time. That butterfly, the blue butterfly. So when you're stamping it, like this piece is smaller, right? So you just have to make sure that you are stamping over, or the butterfly that you want to highlight is being stamped. I hope that makes sense. because, hold on, give me a second here. Hold on, where is it? Okay, so because you have different butterflies here. So if I cut this one out, and this is the one I want to use, I just have to make sure that I'm stamping this part of the butterfly on my smaller piece of basic white. I hope that makes sense. How did you do the color swatch? How did I do it? Oh, I just cut them. I just cut the scraps of each cardstock. I cut them down. Then I printed labels for each color. They're all labeled up and beautiful. I punched a hole in all of them, and then put them on a ring. Yeah. You could easily make this, but why make it when you can buy it for $20? Let me do the work for you. Yeah. Yeah, again, so if you're looking to order one, jamieb.com. You can use a punch too. Yes, I have seen that, Roz. I don't know. I felt a rectangle was just easier on my end, but a punch would work as well. Yep. Okay. So again, depending on what butterfly you're using, just make sure it's on the piece of cardstock you're going to stamp. This is the one I'm going to use, which is actually this butterfly here. So I just have to make sure that I hit it. I'm actually going to turn it like this for a second while I kind of gauge placement. So all I did is I had the stamp on my hinge here, and I'm just gonna kind of play with it. I should have done this ahead of time. Well, I had, but then I put a clean grid paper down. It's a good deal. I wish I had someone to make it for me. It's worth the $20. I like mass produced. I don't even know how many I mass produced today. And so yes, I mean, it's not horrible. They're easy to make. They're just a little time consuming. So yeah, I don't mind doing it for you. Okay. The only thing is when you are pretty much covering the entirety of the cardstock, you really don't have a place to put your magnets to hold the cardstock down. I'm going to try and grab the corner here, but I just want to make sure it doesn't hit. I don't think it does. So unfortunately you couldn't do like multiple stamping. You kind of have to hit it the first time because this covers the whole spot, and if I put the magnet here, it's gonna catch when I go and stamp it down. Okay, now that I have good placement, I can do it like this so you guys can watch. Okay, so when I use my Stamparatus, I like to take an ink pad and put it under the hinge. It's like perfect height for this. So normally if you don't have anything there, you're like pushing and it's almost like bending the plastic a little bit. So I put ink pad, any ink pad, underneath, and it just acts as a nice, oops, as I just put my finger in the ink. Of course I put my finger in the ink. Okay, so then I'm gonna ink up. Again, the Stamparatus is good for, you know, stamping the same image multiple times, but we're not going to really be able to do this. So if we mess up, we just do it again. No big deal. Okay. Ink it up, cover your ink pad or close it so you don't put your finger in it like I just did. We're going to wrap it down and just apply even pressure. Even pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Hopefully it works. If not, we're doing it again. No big deal. I love the Stamparatus. It's perfect for this. Okay, ready? Are you nervous? I'm not nervous. Of course I was a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to move that aside. I'll deal with that later. Okay, so see how I was saying how depending on what butterfly you use, you have to make sure that it's just actually stamping. I mean, obviously you could do that one, but then it's just kind of hanging off. So just something to keep in mind. Okie dokie. Oh, while that's drying, I totally forgot that I didn't cut the butterfly out ahead of time. I thought I would show you that. And then I didn't show you that. So that's a little silly. The Brilliant Wings dies. Again, these will carry over into the annual catalog, and I'm so happy because they're so pretty. Okay, you get lots of dies. I mean, hello, dies. So we have these guys here. This is one solid one. Oops. Okay. This cuts out, and I'm going to do it because I didn't do it ahead of time. This big, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 butterflies. It fits it perfectly. Cuts it out in one big bam. And then we have these smaller ones which coordinate with the size. So like that one coordinates with that, and that one with that one, okay? And then it also coordinates with the stamp. So what did I do with it? So this one here, this also coordinates with that. Well, it's at 85% size, so it does. It doesn't look like it does, but it does, I promise. It cuts it out. So lots you can do. And then we have these two here. This would like make a brick. This makes like, oh, did I get rid of it? I think I did. Like it punches holes. So it's actually really cool. And then this one is the one that I used for this sample here. It just kind of embosses this almost basket weave. I don't know what you would call that. Oh, wait, I need that. Why am I putting that away? So lots of possibilities there. Lots of things we can make and different combinations between the stamped images and the designer series paper and just lots we can do. But tonight, I'm going to cut this out. And it does fit pretty perfectly. Although you watch, the second I put it down, it's going to shift and not lay perfectly anymore. Okay, just give me a second here. While I'm doing this, just a reminder that right now I am offering free shipping. That's available through Saturday on any order of $50 or more before tax and shipping. And that is when you shop through my store. It is available through Saturday. And there's a couple different ways we can do that. And it's funny because I've had people do both ways. You can either place the order yourself and then email me the cost of shipping and what you would like in product for that cost, and I'll reimburse you with product. Or you can email me your order and I will place it on my end and send you an invoice for that cost. So free shipping on any order over $50. That could be a $300 order saving you $30 literally. So $50 will get you free shipping. You'll get a free $9 item from me. You will get a free level 1 celebration item, and you will also get 2 stars on my Star Rewards program. So lots of excitement there. Okay, so these are the 6 butterflies it cuts out. This is the one we're using, but they're so pretty. Oh my goodness, I just love this. I wish this paper would never go away. I'm definitely going to be stocking up. Can you imagine this on a scrapbook layout with like all these butterflies? So pretty. And then ahead of time, I use the outline dies to cut out. It's the same size, a Misty Moonlight butterfly. Okay, so let's start putting it all together. This was 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So then I have a panel of 3 7/8 by 3 7/8 that I'm going to mat this on, like so. Whoops, whoops. Again, I'm not used to using liquid glue here, people. Yes, they are beautiful, the detailed butterfly dies. Yes, I love how you can just mix and match them all up, and you can mix stamped butterflies with the designer series paper butterflies with the detail. But I mean, and the sizing all coordinates, and it's just like one big happy family. Okay, that was Bermuda Bay, by the way. I don't know if I said it. That's Bermuda Bay. That's going to go just right onto my card front. I considered embossing that Misty Moonlight, the card front. I didn't end up doing it. I figured it's a lot going on as it is. And, you know, I didn't want to make it too busy. So I just realized I put glue on the ends and I shouldn't have. That was silly. Okay. And I have to say, I'm going to do it, but these 2 dots down here are completely with the purpose of, I had a little smudge there. I don't know, can you see it a little bit if I look real close? There was a smudge there. That's why those are put strategically placed to cover my oops. Okay, so next, and actually this is higher. I guess it depends on where you stamp it. I stamped it a little higher than my sample here. I'm going to put... Actually, I think I'm going to put it on here. 2 mini dimensionals on the detailed butterfly. Come on. Come on. Oops. Don't stick to me. Kind of fluff their wings. I know it's probably going to get squished in the mail, but that's okay. I'd like to imagine that it doesn't. And you see the little dimensional poking through, but it doesn't matter because this butterfly is going to cover it. Again, I'm kind of fluffing the wings. And then I'm going to put another 2 dimensionals kind of down the belly of the butterfly. And then peel them off. Oops, I don't think I got that, did I? Oh, I did. Oh, I didn't think I did. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of layer him. Push him down, fluff his wings. I mean, yes, it's probably going to get squished in the mail, but I just love that you have that detailed one, the stamp, the detailed, and the designer series paper. Like I said, it's like one big happy family. Okay, because butterflies are special, I added just a little bit, actually not a little bit, I added a lot of Wink of Stella to the butterflies. So this is really fun. You just kind of push it down, it squirts down, and I'm going to try and show you in the camera, but I know the light isn't going to pick it up really well. But it adds just this really beautiful sparkle to the butterfly. And you can definitely see it in person. I don't know if the light is picking it up. I don't even think when I photograph my pictures, you know, like for my blog, I don't think necessarily picks it up. But in person, you can see it, especially if you catches the light. And this just, you literally just brush it on. It's really fun. Okay. You can keep adding it. Make it really sparkly. So fun. I love Wink of Stella. I don't use it enough. Okay, let's see. Can I get the, I don't know if the light, oh, there you go. Woo! Isn't that so pretty? I love Wink of Stella. Stella. Which, by the way, my husband made me watch that movie, I don't know, a couple months ago. It is a horrible movie. I'm sorry if you like it. I can't even remember the name of it. I can't think of what the name of the movie is, but I did not enjoy it at all. Okay, don't mind my tangent. I'm going to stamp the Just Because. I'm using it. First of all, there's no sentiments in the butterfly. Of course, I put it down. Where is it? Right here. Butterfly Brilliant stamp set. There's no sentiments. So you're going to have to just take one from your collection. And I love these. First of all, I love the script. I love the style of the sentiments. Yes, that's what it is. Streetcar Named Desire. That's the one, Rosie. He made me watch it. We had to read it and watch it. Oh, you had to read it too? Oh my gosh, Jillian. I feel like I need to apologize. I just did not enjoy it at all. Like, at all. I was forced to watch it. He's like, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. An hour in, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It never got better. Okay, so great sentiments. I love the Just Because. It's my favorite. I love a Just Because sentiment. So that's what I went with. And I didn't do anything fancy. I don't know. I searched for dies to cut this out. And I feel like I just never quite found one that I really liked the fit of it. And I really wanted a slender, small one. So I just stamped it and then cut it out. And trimmed it. A Streetcar Named Desire. Yes, everybody knows this. I had never heard of it before. I know it's like, you know, a movie of all movies, but I mean, does anybody like it? Although who's going to admit it after I just said it was a wretched movie? But I just did not like it at all. I didn't appreciate it. It was a little heavy. Okay, so again, I stamped that in Misty Moonlight on basic white, and then I'm just going to cut it out, and hopefully I can do this straight. If I'm cutting a sliver, I like to put my blade at the top and cut down. I don't know. I could just all be in my head, but I find I have a little bit more control over the cut if I do it cutting down, if I'm cutting something slim. It looks like this is about going to be 3/4 wide, so 3/4 of an inch. My 9th grade self wasn't impressed. You're not alone, never heard of it. Shannon, you are not missing anything. Don't waste your time. If anybody tells you it's amazing and it'll get better, don't listen to them. It doesn't. It just is, it's painful. It was one of those movies that I'm like, I'm literally just watching it so I see how it ends. That's the sole purpose of why I'm watching this movie. And if I could fast forward to the end just to see the ending and save myself the time, I would have. Honestly, honest to goodness. Okay, so now I'm just gonna, I trimmed the end of it to be close, and then I'm gonna make it a banner. So when I do banners, I cut up the middle like so, and then I come from one direction and make the banner. It's one of those old classics in a high school reading project. I never knew it was a book. How funny. I never had to read that one, thank goodness. Maybe the book is better than the movie, although I don't have high hopes. My plate, I think I'm going to put it up there just because my butterfly is a little lower than my sample here. My butterfly is a little higher. But I think I'm going to pop that sentiment up there this time. And of course I use dimensionals because why not? When you can, you should. Let's see here, but I think I have to put the dimensionals more toward, I can't pick it up. There we go. The banner side, yeah. Okay. So I'm not putting the dimensionals all the way to the end because it'll be uneven. So I just want the dimensionals that are going to be on the stamped butterfly cardstock. Okay. Let's aim for straight. Yeah, it's good enough. And then I did add the enamel dots. Oh boy, you should see my desk and I have to find them. We may not be adding enamel dots if I cannot find them here. I have stuff everywhere and they are somewhere here. Hold on, give me just 1 second and let's see if I can uncover them. I have stuff for my team that's sitting here. It's so exciting. I can't wait till you guys get your things. Oh, here. Gosh, it was to my right the whole time. I have that. I literally looks like it threw up butterflies everywhere. I have butterflies everywhere. So, okay, these are the 2020-2022, say that 10 times fast, enamel dots. Now, they are a little tricky. Sometimes, I don't know if you've had it happen where you take one off and like the color stays behind and then you just basically lift a clear dot. And I think it was Karen who told me the trick. I can't remember who told me. It was someone. It's not my original idea. To bend the plastic and basically let the enamel dot pop off. So that's a trick. Did I not get the glue on that? I did. It's just not very sticky. My scissors don't want to hold it. Okay, I'm going to do it up in my hand. I just don't know where I want the dot. I think I want to put it like, I think I want to put a couple. Why not? One there, maybe another one up, and then one down below. I don't know. Sure, why not? That's what we went with. That's what we're going with. Okay. Oh, my husband just sneezed. And then we're going to do the inside. So I have a panel of 4 by 5 1/4 basic white. And then all I did was I took that same designer series paper, that same pattern, the butterfly bijou I'm learning, and I cut a 3/4 inch strip by 5 1/4. So 3/4 by 5 1/4. And where's my liquid glue? And I just, that's all I did. Oh, I didn't do that one. Oh, because that's the one I just made. Oh my Lord, I'm losing it tonight, people. I am losing it. There we go. Holy cow. Oh, I've seen too many butterflies today. The butterflies are getting to me. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. Okay, so I'm just going to put it down the bottom. And that way, I don't know, it's a just because card, so I have a feeling I'm going to be wanting to write a little bit on it. And, you know, so I don't know what kind of other sentiment I would add. So just a nice touch of the designer paper and, you know, just add a little detail. This is the back, right? Oh my goodness. Now I'm second guessing myself. Okay. Now, hopefully that's the last of the glue. Next time you see me, hopefully I have adhesive. Which, by the way, I'll let you know now, there will no Facebook Live next week. My Facebook Live will be canceled next week. My husband and I are actually going away to celebrate our 20th wedding anniversary. So I won't be here. You can come online, but I'm not going to be here. Okay, so that's our card for tonight. If you've been watching and would like a chance to win the card, be sure to make some sort of comment below. And as soon as we're done, I'm going to draw one of your names to have a winner. If you are interested in checking out my blog, placing an order, taking advantage of the free shipping, following me on social media, go to jamieb.com. That will take you to all my links. JAIMIEB as in boy. jamieb.com will take you to everything you need. And as always, everyone, have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Not next week. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.